Hello, here's a quick video to explain how you can use Screencastomatic as a way to do some quick video recordings for your class and display some things on your computer screen as well and put your voice over it. If you go to Screencastomatic.com, so what I have up here in the address bar, Screencastomatic.com, you'll be taken to their website. You can make your own account if you would like, and then you click on Launch Free Recorder. When that happens, it'll download something onto your computer temporarily. It doesn't actually last, and you have to, each time you want to use it, you have to say Launch Free Recorder. And when it's all set and ready for you to use, this little box will pop up for you. These are the settings that go with the record. The record is what you use, obviously, to record your video, but prior to that, you can decide what you want to have people see. Just your computer screen, webcam, so they can see you, or a combination. And your picture from the webcam will be down in the lower portion of the screen. You can set a time limit. The max time is 15 minutes on the free version of Screencast-O-Matic. You can decide what size you want. I'm working with full screen. You can also pick other sizes and adjust the size of the window that is actually getting recorded if you need to focus in on just one part of something that's on your screen for your recording. You want to check the narration. Hopefully your computer has a microphone or you have access to a microphone. I'm actually using a headset with mine, but my microphone on my computer works just as well. Computer audio will be off for the free version. However, when you record, if you happen to play a video on your screen, it should pick up the sound. You can also click Preferences here, and there are a few other features. Most you won't even need to consider for the basic recordings that you're going to do. When you're ready, then you'll click the red record button, and down in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, there'll be a running counter that tells you how many minutes you've recorded, and also a pause button which will let you pause if you need to take a break for a moment, and then you can resume your recording. The video will, before it records, will do a quick countdown of 3, 2, 1, and go to give you a couple moments to be prepared so you know exactly when you need to start speaking. From there, especially if you've done full screen like I have, you can go to anywhere on your computer and record whatever you want to show on your screen. So if I wanted to move and show a PowerPoint, I could then go into PowerPoint, something I already have open, and I could even turn it on to the presentation and run through the presentation with the students and giving explanation to the various things that are coming up on the screen. I can explain what a ratio is, what an equivalent ratio is, a rate, and add in other commentary as we go. So the kids aren't just looking at a PowerPoint, but they're getting my message that I want to have come with it. If then you would want to take them to somewhere else, get out of the PowerPoint and go wherever you need to go next. Say you wanted them to go to Canvas and you wanted to explain something that they needed to do when they logged in, you could log in, show them in the student view what they should see, and you have the ability to move around on your computer as you use Screencast-O-Matic. When you're finished, you'll click the pause button. It'll ask if you're done. You'll say yes, and you can decide where you want to publish it. You can save it on Screencast-O-Matic, you can save it on your computer, or you can publish it straight to YouTube. If you choose to save to your computer, you can go from there and upload it to YouTube as well. That is what I tend to do because I want to ultimately make the videos that I make accessible to people, and putting them on YouTube seems to be what works best for me. Until I'm ready to use them, the videos, or until I know I want them to be out there publicly, I'll make them either unlisted or private so that they're not out there for everybody to view. So that's a quick little overview for you on Screencast-O-Matic, one way that you can do video recordings and share them with your students. Thank you.